I'm Daoud Usuma. I'm dealing with borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, that's PTSD, anxiety, and occasional depression. I think it all started growing up, having to be separated from your mother at as early as 9 months old, going through child abuse, child labor. So I think I grew up then. Each time I remember what happened while I was growing up, I just have this mood swing. I just go off and I feel depressed. I feel anxious about certain things around me, and yeah, that's how it has been, coupled with other things, the borderline personality disorder and every other thing. I think everything is deeply rooted in my upbringing, not growing up with your mom, having to go through child abuse, child labor. So it really messes with my brain, and basically that's it. It's not really been easy. I think the first thing is knowing you have a problem, or should I say a challenge, before you can be able to tackle it. I think in 2016, I tried therapy while in school. I met a therapist. At the point I realized I was only wasting my time. Maybe probably no one can therapize me, or I am broken beyond therapy. So after a while I just left the whole thing, this wouldn't work. So I started looking for things that I'm really interested in, that take my mind off negative thoughts, like the gym. Whenever I'm at the gym, I tend to forget everything happening around me. Then writing, because it's true, this depression and everything, I developed this love to write poems. Although most of my poems are sad and sorrowful, but each time I'm writing, I feel this connection. I tend to forget what's happening around me temporarily then. And also football. Either I watch football or I play football, all of these times I tend to forget what's happening. I just focus on what I'm doing at the moment. But after that, the whole thing comes like a rush. But I just feel all of these things I'm doing, they're just the temporary solution to it. So that's how far I've gone with trying to remedy the whole situation for now. But I hope I find a better remedy in the future.
So would you go in therapy again if you offer you that service?
Absolutely no, I wouldn't. I think it doesn't work for me.
Maybe the therapist sometimes is suck. Getting a better therapist can sometimes help you. Don't you think?
I really don't think so. I think, let me say, like I said earlier, let me reiterate. I am broken beyond therapy, or maybe I am actually broken beyond therapy, or I think I am, but I don't know. So rather than waste my time trying to listen to someone telling me what to do and what not to do, I would rather just leave it that way. And at times we tend not to tell our therapists the real issues. So I think it's one of the real reasons why some therapists don't work. So I would rather bottle it all in, deal with it whenever it comes, and I feel good, rather than talking to someone again.
What are some of the misconceptions that you feel is around borderline disorder and stuff, like what you're dealing with?
I think people believe that depression is all about being sad, but it transcends that. At times, even you just losing interest in things you love doing, you may just be depressed and you don't know. Even eating disorder is a mental disorder people don't even take note of. At times when people, they tend to binge eat, they don't know they're having mental disorder, they just think it's normal.